Well, let's relive that moment. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. A pop-up gets hit into the air, and everybody in the ballpark knows what that means.
Popped him up. Manny Alexander out into right field. He's got it.
That was the most I've seen Manny call for the ball. You know, he wanted to make sure that he grabbed that ball and took it off the dugout, I think.
You've been waiting for.
But it was pretty cool.
It's official now. Cal Ripken has broken Lou Gehrig's record. The new record set by the Orioles Iron Man, 2,131 consecutive games.
There's my pops. I don't know who came up with that idea, but it was one of the best ideas, is the actual numbers on the warehouse. The warehouse was big and bricked. Camden Yards had a special feeling that baseball had been played there for 100 years. And so it was a real baseball environment. And those big numbers up there really showed things.
As you said, the setting and the way you played the game, true throwback. And I think a lot of people connected to it, including your family, of course.
My mom, it's hard to get her to shed a tear. She's pretty tough. And again, my dad, he didn't, from the old school, you know, didn't express his feelings, you know, that much unless he was mad at an umpire.
Not only that, Cal, but I'm not sure if you were sure he was going to be in the ballpark for the tying and record-breaking games.
Well, that was true. That was most people's thought. I remember that was a thought that went through, that if Dad wasn't there as a player, that, you know, you didn't want me, I don't want to come back.
Because he was let go in 1992 as a third base coach.
I wouldn't say that it was 100% that I knew he was going to be there. I was like 99 or so, but there was a 1% of me thinking, you know, he might be stubborn enough just not to come. But I knew pretty much he was going to be there. I took my jersey off for the sole purpose of showing my kids that I wore the T-shirt that they gave me before the game. And so that it turned into be sort of a jersey celebration time, and that was a cool thing with Bill and Candace. I think I shook everybody's hand in the whole ballpark that night.
So with your dad, you said maybe there was a 1% opportunity they might not be there. When did you realize 100% that he was in the ballpark? Was it that moment?
You know, I think I saw him early on. He was in and around. I can't remember. There's a little bit of cloudiness from some of that memory. I mean, after all, it's 25 years ago. But I just remember there was a magical moment where there was like 1,000 words being thrown out between the two of us.
1,000 words without one literally being spoken.
For sure.
What a moment.